It's been a good little minute. It's been like just checked the last time I was live. It was like 2 months ago. So, cause I've been grinding on Final Fantasy 7. That's what I'm about to do. As soon as I
Must have been
finish
quite stately in its time.
uploading this video on the YouTube, which is YouTube. I only play this game on YouTube, but I'm uploading a video because I'm like at 94. It's gonna be a long series when it comes to Final Fantasy 1. But I'm gonna try to mix in some Harry Potter and some Dragon Quest. It's gonna take me. I'm gonna be a while if I just keep. Yeah.
Revelio.
Alright, I still gotta try to remember how to do this shit. There you go. I was trying to remember how you switch. I got one. Let's do that. This is what I just gotta go around the school. Once I do this, I may try to do that. But I'm gonna try to on this game. I'm gonna try to focus mainly on the story. But I do learn a new spell. Fuck. But I'm gonna try to focus mainly on the story on this playthrough. Oh, I thought it was like a fucking enemy or some shit. At least I still remember how to get on my fucking broomstick. Oh shit, it goes a little quick. We swing and bang. These enemies are...
Revelio.
I think I already killed everybody in here. I don't got shit. Fuck.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Alright, something to do with these boulders.
Levioso. Repulsor. Glacier. Accio. Descendo. Repulsor. Arresto Momentum. Accio. Revelio.
Maybe I can see it from up here. Oh, I got some over there too. I need to see those. Oh, all in one time, I guess. Alright, so. That's how I'm gonna do this. I guess I can't just get off. I have to.
Whoa.
Ooh. I gotta be quick, I guess, but that feels too quick. There you go.
Get the best of me.
Fucking genius.
Revelio.
Let's see what this is over here. See like a little treasure, see a little something over there. What am I supposed to do with this?
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Arresto momentum.
Who's the one that pushes? I forgot. Ow. It might have something to do with
Revelio.
that.
Protego.
No, but that shit goes over there. This is something completely different. What is this shit? And I think I might have done it before, but I just can't remember.
Revelio.
I was gonna say, I hope I get it. Now I'm gonna fall to my death.
Protego.
No, this is not a flying. What is this?
Revelio.
Fuck it, don't matter. Let's just go where I gotta go. The fuck was that?
Revelio.
Wait, wasn't I here before? It seems very familiar to me. Yeah, I was here because the fucking chest is open. I think I probably went back. Because I saw something. Ah, crap. The fuck am I stuck on? Alright, let me get this.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
For shizzle.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former
Oh, you got your
Auror
ball,
and
your
refuses to
hands
look
balled
into
up
it,
like that. Like you about
even
to start
after
swinging.
Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used
I
to
wanna
know.
be
Come
the
on.
very best.
I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Yeah, you got beer bottles all over the place. I see their role models and shit.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Cheerio. I see some shit over here. I need a level 2 lock. It's kind of why I wanted to just be in the school, search for that shit so I can unlock everything. But, bro, there's gonna be another 80-hour game right here if we do all that shit. We can only get one 80-hour game.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Shrivelfix cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But you know how much trouble I went to get that?
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Bro, that's your daughter, bro. That's what you did, bro. You should be like, you should be able to try anything.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I said good day.
I'm sorry
What kind of
about
life
earlier.
is over here?
Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Revelio.
There gotta be some other that the fuck. Some very short letters, bro. Why you even write that shit? Hey, how you been?
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am.
Oh, yeah,
Sebastian and I met during
amazing
a rather
letters
lively
you
duel
got
in
there.
defense against the dark arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon's frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Fuck your door. I'm kind of curious to see what the fuck was those red things that was over here. She's like, bro, I was about to practice and he just fucked this shit up.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
Cause you're a little kid, bro. You really wanna know. Little kids always think they know it all.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has been tormenting everyone he encounters. Feldcroft borders goblin country, but we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroth and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
What do you sell here?
Glad you asked. I sell the finest array of beast byproducts you'll find in the entire countryside. If you don't believe me, feel free to look about. Eventually you'll return. They always do.
Hold on, give me a sec.
What brought you to own a shop in Feldcroft?
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although I admit I didn't choose it. It chose me. I was raised here. It's always been my home. As for the shop, I suppose my line of work chose me as well. I've always loved working with beasts. And my twin girls adore them. Wouldn't be surprised if they took over from me one day.
What do you have for sale?
Your wares.
What are we in the market for today?
How you let them cheat and take them back? Must be your only nigga. I get loud just like my weed. I don't watch my tone with niggas. I hang up the phone on niggas. You ain't my daddy, bitch, I'm big mama. Every time y'all latest video. Huh?
Give me a sec, my bad. Oh, the YCS is set. Oh, I'm gonna watch that. Let's see how it sounds. Everything looking good. Motherfucker just staring at me and shit. The fuck is this? Oh, I got that little arm farm thing. I forgot. Damn, I already missed the first match.
Revelio. How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
Well, it is back, so they must have thought it was fair for a reason. I gotta say, though, with all the people out here on the tournament...
Hold on, let me go back, see if I can watch that match.
Welcome back to YCS.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only...
Shit, bro, that's his brother or sister, whatever, bro. He has a right to be angry, bro.
My father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much.
Hold on. Need to take my allergy medicine real quick. I might go to Logos today. I gotta decide quick because it starts like at 2 o'clock. Hold on, let me take my allergy medicine real quick.
Yeah, so the thing about having 2 copies of Delicious Memory is it obviously increases the likelihood of getting one off of my friend Pearly. Previously, you were only able to search out 1 copy and then get the 1 in 3 chance, but now you can get 2 copies of Delicious Memory, which I think definitely enhances the deck strategy.
And I guess there's only nothing to it but to duel it. We're going into round 1 of our brand new YCS here in Raleigh, North Carolina.
There was some glasses here over there.
Players first here, we've got Justin, who is from Georgia. His favorite
My offense go up and my defense go down.
Wow, that's a throwback. And he'll be dueling today against Jaylon from...
Oh, this is good for the spiders, though.
From North Carolina. And his favorite card is another throwback, Silent Magician.
Hey, it could be the new style edition that just came out today. But still, those fan favorite cards are not what we're going to be seeing on the table. Looks like the duelists are just about ready to sit down now, and we will be seeing Sword Soul versus Burley.
People realize they should not be underestimated.
Memory does is it enhances Pearly's ability to go first. Obviously,
all the debris you'll see is from what's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
As an additional way to put the ex-Pearly Noir on the field, I think really gives Pearly a nice boost. That second copy increases his viability.
Oh, there you go. I'm like, there's a paper over here.
Just an additional Pearly quick play. And when you start to limit sleeping memories and obviously Delicious Memory down to 1, it just reduces the likelihood of Pearly revealing a quick play off the top of your deck. And there are certain hands where you just simply need another copy of the quick play for one of the discards later in the turn. So any of those incremental changes that boost it, whether it's 2, 3, 4%,
yeah, she's still here.
it really does make the deck more viable.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Get that ex-Pearly Noir on the field with 5 materials or more. It's unaffected by cards. There are plenty of cards that are unaffected by effects, but they're just not that big. With the Delicious Memory boosting up the attack, it just becomes
How much longer
How
are
are
we
you going to
expected
that
to dig
monster?
through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. You've made your last mistake. Does Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling? Over here.
That dude was weak as fuck. One hit, that motherfucker was gone. Jesus.
You will suffer. I won't rest. You can't stop us.
Bro, that shield ain't gonna protect you.
Deepest fault.
I confess, that fits more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Well, speaking of staples, looks like we're gonna go ahead and start by Link summoning.
I'm like, where'd you go?
Special summon against there are no effect monsters on the field. Usually a good start, but you would hope to see more sword soul.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
It's been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Incendio! Revelio.
So now I guess he has the infinite impermanence in his hand that he can still activate. You know, the concern there is
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
There are definitely situations where if you know you're going to clear your entire field, you can have impermanent in your hand.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio!
I think at this point you're just going to go into Zeus. Yeah, might be right. Maybe a Sylvan Princess? No, okay, a Hero Luke's actually. Yeah, I mean, I'd be pretty happy going into...
This well looks familiar.
Assuming that he is in fact playing a copy of Downward Magician.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Monsters at the same level get you to where you need to go. So there is the Downward Magician coming down in main phase 2, and because there was a Xyz monster battle this turn.
Revelio.
As I mentioned, Pearly, totally fine going first, especially with 2 copies of Delicious Memory, but access to Zeus makes it so that it has great viability.
It's been a while since I played, so I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
Looks like he's gonna go ahead and set pass, and at least we're getting a little bit
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Looks like we're gonna go ahead and summon out our 10-year spirits.
Revelio.
So what he'll be able to do now is he'll be able to go into Bunker.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Dun dun dun.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Oh, a stairwell.
And lock Pearly out of light monsters, it's going to be especially difficult.
So Jalen had a very strong start, but only draws one.
Yeah, a little miss. It's not a good sign.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
And even if it isn't, when the turn passes back,
Revelio.
I travel here to learn, but I long held by eternal struggle overwhelming. It's tough, the magic wants to heal, and I'm prevented from doing so. Should I lose hope, I will forever regret not having done more. How can I look into their eyes, knowing that I can lessen their burden and heartache? I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. Further my research, of course, but that would be fictitious consequences of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio.
It's my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The muggles, doctors, and even some of my healers are doing all they can for them. The grief is palpable. The one who has survived the plague are forever damaged. The loss of fever may pass, the skin may mend, and the scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father who has lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to keep these souls. It seems arbitrary not to help them, as I will be rid of them for torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? Revelio. Because that happens to me too.
But the fact that it worked out where he's able to use Blackout early enough in the turn, use Impermanence early enough in the turn, and then have that Impermanence for backup in hand, it actually worked out pretty well.
Just really good, conservative.
I know it sounds strange, but
honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait, we can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
So what makes that deck so strong? It's just everything is good. When you can run, whatever ratio of Pot of Desires that you want, and with Limitless, of course, it's just so great that whatever it is you have, you just play it. Like, yes,
are you a star?
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, any deck that has access to cards like Tenyi can play the long game, because the Tenyis obviously can help establish the field, which is great going first.
Oh, this is that room this dude was only able to go to.
Establish a normal monster, which is very easy to do in the Sword Soul
I
strategy.
guess now we gotta find the
Turns 2
paintings.
and 3, you have that additional resource in the graveyard, so it has really all of the attributes that you're looking for in cards.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something...
Revelio. A note. Let's have a look.
But that would be interesting to see how Sword Soul plays through it again. It's not worried about banishing everything. It gets around its own pot of desire, so it should be able to handle that.
Anything helpful in the
But
note?
there are just going to be little... It's almost death by 1,000 cuts, right? You lose this
A
monster,
rune
you
symbol.
banish this card, you're not getting
I've seen
death
similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here? Hogwarts.
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned it. I'll let you know what I find out. I have no idea how this Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Oh, man.
Again, if you are Justin, you're kind of just waiting for your turn, right? And wondering how bad it's going to be, how many cards you're going to have to deal with. I think that might be an infinite purpose. I don't think that's a Sword Soul Black out of the bottom right corner of Justin's hand, but we'll see shortly which effect it is he wants in the game. Hasn't had an opportunity yet.
Yeah, Incredible Ecclesia, totally fine starter when you have to go first, but obviously it's maximized when you can special summon it going second, so he really does have a nice combination of cards. And the Heavenly Dragon Circle, which typically lines up pretty well.
See if I can find these moons.
Infinite Impermanence, Effect Veiler, etc. that have been popular recently.
Nice to see Heavenly Dragon Circle. Not always
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Yeah?
So that's an interesting point there. So it was clear that Jalen could have searched My Friend Pearly and then subsequently searched Straight Pearly Street already. So maybe there was more value in using permanence earlier in the turn and just negating Pearly outright. That way you don't get access to the My Friend Pearly. It seems like that My Friend Pearly and Straight Pearly Street now are somewhat free.
Guardian Leviosa.
But obviously he had to chain Infinite Impermanence there because once Straight Pearly Street resolves, you're unable to target Pearly monsters.
Let's do this class first, I guess.
Jalen's certainly getting his spell cards worth there as he discards and goes deep into the deck. Cycle are going to pull out. Also good to see a few of those cards too. Definitely a Forbidden Chalice there, so exciting.
Instead of fast travel, I'm just gonna go the old faster way, see if I can find some of those Holly moons. Normal.
Revelio.
Explain why I have received a letter from a model.
Exceed monster, because I think he has a Solemn card in his hand. Solemn Strike specifically.
Well, there's another Solemn Strike.
That's a lot.
Not getting that quick flag.
No, so it looks like he's just going to end up having to pass the turn on probably Nightingale.
Nightingale's a pretty strong card for sure.
Oh, shit.
If they could. Did they have a trade too? In the same way that you're losing Baron de Fleur and gaining Arch Nemesis Protoss in the Sword Soul deck, do you ever feel like you lost like Karibo in a Pearly deck, or that's just a level 1 you're not playing?
I mean, it's definitely one that you replay, so SP is another option. SP level of interaction is... it's okay.
At least it's something to use.
Lumos.
Alright, buy some painting over. What they call that shit? What the fuck is that?
Trying to pass through. Be careful of watch the tile under your feet, you'll set off a...
What's that gas? There you go.
I think that's a smart idea if this gets negated because you have that additional sword soul.
Revelio.
You don't have to worry.
Oh, there it goes, right there.
Play to figure out what your opponent has, what they want to do.
Lumos.
Attack over the little knight.
Oh, but we are going to summon Moye. And gonna get that token one way or another, even if that's not my bitch as a monster, that doesn't lock you out of
So you could just use the Taya and attack over the SQ little knight. Taya has the awesome flexibility of not activating.
But I guess now I gotta search this place.
Cannot tell you how many sword soul duels I have been in where Taya has saved my life for that.
You think Gareth Weasley would be better at transfiguration?
Speaking of life saving, looks like we're gonna go ahead and do sword soul after Shisha for its search effect as well as
Revelio.
So based on the chain links there, Moye will still get to draw. Shisha will not get to search.
Yeah, it's not necessarily that popular right now. I mean, it's early in the format, it's hard to tell. I'm curious if he knew that was Solemn Strike, would he have altered his chain links so slightly? Because I think you would value the search over the draw right now and have the body on the field.
Let me go grab that real quick.
Right into the sword soul emergence and grabbing his strategic long ball.
Also curious whether or not there was value potentially going into Boxia there and then chain blocking the Boxia by going Boxia chain.
Oh, come on, see it, man.
Clear those two.
Revelio.
Is up in the sense that Solemn Strike has been revealed. It means that from here out, even if Justin loses this duel, he knows that he has to order those chain links in terms of what he actually wants to have happen.
So here he's using the Ahara to add back the Taya that would have been returned to the field.
Interesting. I can't see it now. Now I can.
But still, it looks like, what, 1-2 from the SP Little Knight and the Ahara? The giant monster certainly has some protection in there. Of course, if it tries to be destroyed, it would banish a card from the graveyard instead. If there's a banished card, then go ahead and banish a card from the field or the graveyard. So lots of work to do on Jalen's side as he stares down this big behemoth of a monster.
If you step in the wrong place and become engulfed in a stench, well,
one of the inherent problems here is that the My Friend Curly and Stray Curly Street is still on the field. Now, even if he didn't go into Boxia, it would have
Revelio.
But now he has a My Friend Curly in hand that is a very easy discard, so he'll be able to use his My Friend Curly on field, search out a quick play, or you can just go right into a monster, obviously, as well. What's actually interesting about this is he's only playing 2 copies of Curly and 2 copies of Pearl Lily. So he can't guarantee the one that he wants. He would have to get a split between them, but he could still regardless get into a monster.
Certainly a split package there, and I guess that gives you just better
Oh,
access.
that's what they happen, bro.
Pretty confident. Eventually you're going to hit a monster, but you really want to have that just superfluous number of basic gas in the tank. But,
God damn, the fuck?
There is our Sword Soul Supreme.
Where you going, nigga? Guess like it's out gangster and shit. Ain't nobody say you can leave.
Yeah, with this particular game set, I think it actually just worked it. So it's nice to see the Sword Soul Synchro Monsters really being featured here in our first round.
Picture those Bastille animations now. Because I think we know what we want here is we reveal 3 of the same. Let's give you a much choice there. So hopefully Jalen's got some way to get into the game here because this is kind of it. We had only 1,100 life points left, and this being the second game with him down 1 win, this needs to happen.
Revelio.
Both players are going to gain life points, so it looks like it is going to resolve. No negations here.
What are you up to now?
None of your fucking business.
Which he was really hoping to draw a live card because those were both redundant. The My Friend Curly and his Anthony was able to add the Frigus turn and the Stray Curly Street Hero. He was really hoping to get another Curly monster or another quick play because he's kind of limited now to this one line of play.
You know, this is the duel or die moment. This either works or it doesn't. So grab it Curly.
If I could have a moment.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way. And I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time. Even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
Finally exceed summon using these effects, and it's going to be eternally beauty.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, third years aren't taught.
And you're a third year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Grafhorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
What ends up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years,
she got
murdered. She taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while, just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a...
And I think we're gonna do the Pearl Leaf combo. No, we're not doing Pearl Leaf. Okay, maybe using that defensive way.
Yeah, maybe he's just gonna value holding the beauty on the field for a little while.
Being able to attach his materials is pretty good.
Okay.
Look at the technique just standing at the top of the mountain there, defenseless, but now
Let's do this real quick.
I have a funny feeling it's gonna be ex-Pearl Leaf Noir, and we might be
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
Their own, right? That is the commentator's curse. Sometimes you think you know where it's going, and you don't. Because you're not the one in the driver's seat. But it does look like we're going to go ahead and attach two materials. Target that card and bring it back. Oh, so using that to make sure that the Tenyi stuff just doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's a Plaza. The problem here, though, is he has to have...
That fucking page goes quick.
The monk off the board may have been a little bit more valuable.
Yeah, I went all that time to go all the way up the steps and shit.
At this point, he is just searching for the very
Revelio.
Obviously, we know Justice, we know he has a Moye in hand, so we knew he has an ability to put another normal monster on the field. But potentially, he would have been able to use the Noir on the token, and then lock in with Moye.
Well, as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
It requires him to go into Shaman. It's just a big investment from that point. Here, though, because he had access to Heavenly Dragon Circle, we might be able to get through this because we only have one more Noir interaction.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Revelio.
Because really, it's going to have to go for something like straight early stream first.
Okay, so here, what I think should happen... He could use the Emergence to search Taya, his last Taya, and the Taya attack over the SP Little Knight. Because like I mentioned, Taya can just be used in main phase 2, and then you use it in main phase 2. You're able to clear out his Vibrant Pearly and his straight Pearly Street Foxy.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
Off of the Taya, and then that can be what clears the Noir.
I wanna be the very best. Castle, it's my very test. Train them is my call.
Unfortunately, with what he has now, he's not going to be able to do that without activating an effect.
Revelio.
Well, you couldn't
I'm at the...
Maybe you go Moye. Oh, yeah, Taya. Oh, he already had Taya. Then, yeah, he should have, yeah. You just summon Taya, attack the SP Little Eye, main phase 2. Yeah, spin back to my Ataraxia by sending the monk to summon Moe that you would send to the graveyard if there's one not already in there. Granted, you don't have a Storm Soul in hand, I guess, at that point. So maybe...
Revelio. Play for sure, but now that we've got the Sinister Sovereign there, it's going to be interesting to see how Curly deals with this, because it's difficult for it to lose and those monsters. That 1200, especially when you're up there with only 2100 life points that Jalen has.
Yeah, so my line of play here would be
That chest looks interesting.
Train, I miss my car. Jesus Christ.
It's actually a sneaky good draw.
Did I just die or some shit? I want to grab what's over there, that's why.
If you draw, this is a part of the 10E package. You can also do something somewhat similar. The fact that the My Friend Pearly now is going to be able to search out a third card, that potentially, well, yes,
He is taking a look over there, doesn't want his card to end up getting banished.
Fuck.
For his trouble. And that is what's difficult. It's really easy to think that Sword Soul may not be doing anything to you if it's not negating and destroying your cards, but it is a big deal to activate a spell or trap card, and then suddenly the card's banished and you take 1200.
They're always some weak, worthless shit.
Really don't want to leave the field. They want to be attached, so everything is important here.
This might be one of those games where you just attack the Noir into some of these Sword Soul monsters. So, unfortunately, use the My Friend Pearly to get banished, so that might not be the best.
What is that, though? That's what I want to know.
Well, looks like that's all she wrote. The hand.
See, the switch reset everything. Good to know.
Ah, that's what that is.
Round one already, showing how powerful that are.
That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next.
Yeah, we saw Protos and Dark Monsters, which, as we mentioned, Pearly, and then we saw there the Sinister Sovereign line up against the My Friend Pearly.
So we really got to see, I mean, we asked the question, right? How did the Forbidden Limitless affect Sword Soul? Well, it became a little bit more pure, but that pure Sword Soul...
Okay, those moves, churches over there.
So that's why our match winner is Justin.
I'm curious if he used the My Friend Pearly to activate the effect Search, it would have been banished. Crash the Noir into one of his monsters, but you'd activate the other My Friend Pearly from his hand, and then you'd have the straight Pearly Street, and you'd have the My Friend Pearly effects, and maybe in main phase 2 we've been able to play through that board. I'm curious.
Well, could have, would have shown up, but unfortunately that is going to have to wait for next time. But the good news is, because it is so many rounds of Swiss, both of these players still have plenty of life left in the tournament, so you don't have to worry about either of them. If you're a fan of Pearly, it'll get a
Jesus Christ.
I walked around some of the tables earlier today, and then of course yesterday, and I did see plenty of players playing Pearly-based strategies, so it'll be curious to see how that deck translates into today, obviously, and then into tomorrow.
It's a really, really strong deck. Obviously, when you play against it, it's kind
I
of...
wonder if I could, like, control it type shit.
And it gets worse and worse and worse as you go
Damn
on.
it.
But don't go away, because in a moment we're going to hear from Justin himself about how he feels playing Sword Soul on this new Forbidden Limited list.
Nah, I can't. Return with my cows. Pokemon? I wonder, maybe I can flip it. Nope. How do I get up there? Once I do that, it goes all the way. It doesn't go to like stop. probably wasn't the idea.
Getting the hang of this now. Just one left.
I gotta go use the restroom real quick. Give me a second. Give me a second. Damn, an hour passed already? I'm back. Let's do the last one. Let me see. Here goes. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Okay. That's not one.
Revelio.
How do I get up there? But I can't pick them up though, that's the thing. Ah, they take that. Oh shit, I'm gonna fall off.
My first time on a feature match, yes. Yes, yes, no. Does it feel different when you're up here? It definitely does. I was nervous. I can't lie. Well, you did great. Let me ask you, the sword soul play was beautiful. We got to see everything that was new about the deck with the Protoss and focusing a little bit more on
How do I get it?
synchro monsters. What is it that made you choose sword soul today? Protoss pretty much. Like the Baron hit Protoss just such a unfair card.
Jesus Christ.
Well, it is back, so they must have thought it was fair for a reason. I got to
Oh shit.
we have over 1,700 players. Is there any deck that you're like, man, this is going to be enough? What you're worried about facing? Actually, the purely match, because all their exceeds can go into different attributes, so they can dodge it pretty well. So I was pretty lucky to win this one. Great so far. Remember, there's plenty of rounds to go. So good luck. The man was great. Get to see those duels. We'll be back soon.
I don't think that's the way.
Let's throw it back to our desk first to hear from Joe.
David, we obviously saw Protoss in that first game really touch down, calling dark monsters, calling light monsters, and locking early out. So it was really quite impressive. With that being said, let's take a look at some new regional game maps that are going to be coming out. Legacy of Destruction. These games are lead finishers in regional games. Reminder that you can't make it to an in-person event. There are regional qualifications as well. This brand new map features Saphira, Divine Dragon of the Forest.
Jesus Christ.
With that being said, we're going to go to a short break before we bring you our second round here at the YCS Round.
This is Billy Brick. We continue rolling through 2024 with an in-depth look at our next core booster. That's right, it's Legacy of Destruction. This 100 new card set is spearheaded by a new Fire Dragon.
Guardian Leviosa.
New synchro. More cards for the Death Passion that premiered in Command Nightmare. New fusion spells and cards that revisit that tear-jerking final duel between Yukimoto and his Tim. Plus, so much more. Let's get into it. Legacy of Destruction.
How the hell?
Guardian Leviosa.
Oh, I think I know. I think I know.
Guardian Leviosa. That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana as well. This seems to be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is
Puzzle God, you feel me? I just
wonder
couldn't get
if
another
Franny wants to
treasure
see
chest, but
us.
still.
Revelio.
Wait. I ain't getting no dress or whatever she was wanting me to get. Let's go talk to her, see what happens, man. Motherfucker moving, though.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course, but not for free. That wasn't easy.
Of course. I'd pay anything. Oh, how grand! You look as
Cause all this
majestic
shit
as
that I need
Herodiana
here, this shit
herself,
costs money.
the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero.
Now he's saying I'm gonna focus mainly on the...
Revelio.
Oh, what is that? On the main quest, but...
Aloha Mora.
I forgot how to do it. It's supposed to spin around all around, right? There we go. Damn it.
Glad to have y'all join us once again on this look into Legacy of Destruction. It's always a pleasure. I'm Billy Briggs. Thanks for watching.
Revelio.
Don't forget.
Aloha Mora.
and its people. In Legacy of Destruction, you'll learn of the terrifying powers that were unleashed in the Battle of Vados, and how to wield them in your own Ashen deck. When facing off against an ordinary foe, they're at their strongest at the beginning of the battle, and their strength wanes over time as injuries mount and fatigue takes hold. Vados, however, is an extraordinary foe, whose strength only increases over time. By unlocking the souls of the Ashen from the cycle of life and death,
Revelio.
using them unto itself, Vados' destructive capabilities are multiplied. Vados, the dragon of endless darkness, exists to snuff out the light of hope in your opponent's eyes. It cannot be destroyed by card effects, and your opponent cannot target it with monster effects. Upon its arrival, its flames can wipe the field clean of your opponent's spell and trap cards. It can consume the soul of one of your other Ashen cards on the field, sending that card to the graveyard to destroy any opposing card that activates or activates its effect on the field. That's or worse, depending on your perspective.
Damn it, it's taking me further away from the main quest. Alright, it is what it is.
Revelio.
Action to Endlessness is a new continuous trap you can set from the original Vados. Its on-field effect lets you fusion summon a pyro monster using monsters on your field, including the original Vados. If you do, the monster you summon gains 500 attack for each material used. Vados, the Dragon of Endless Darkness, specifically requires the original Vados, along with 2 or 4 other level 9 pyro monsters. Connecting the Ashen monsters on your field, as well as Vados from your opponent's field, which then lets you use the original Vados' effect to destroy all monsters on the field, and the new Vados
Revelio.
to destroy all of your opponent's spells and traps. The new Vados continue the destruction effect of the original. It's field clear for a huge direct attack. Now, if you give your opponent
A brand new game. Just beware the open flame.
you'll get to special summon another Ashen monster on your deck, and further increase the amount of damage you'll be able to
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
So instead of fusing away your own monsters,
I won't give up.
fuse away your opponents instead. It's blind to activate the original Vados'
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
I'm at the end of the stream here. I think it's making my upload on YouTube even slower. But I'm gonna try to play every Saturday morning. I'm gonna play some Hogwarts, and every Sunday morning I'm gonna play some Dragon Quest. That's the way that I'm gonna try to do it from now on. But till then, and then on the weekdays I'm playing strictly Final Fantasy until I finish it.